I told you last Friday, I fear this game for my Dallas Cowboys. And the great irony of this is when I looked down the schedule when it came out April 22nd or whatever it was, I fixated on the Ram game and I thought, oh, thank you. We got one easy one. Yeah. Oh, catch your breath after the games at Denver, at Arizona. Obviously, I opened with the rival Giants. And I thought ahead of Green Bay, they get a little breather and then they get a bye. So everything will be okay. Green Bay, obviously, big revenge game in Jerry World for the playoff. Mason Crossbar.
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that.
Don't get me started. The LA Rams now look like, to me, a team on the verge. A very dangerous team that now, believe it or not, leads the NFC in point differential and leads the National Football League in scoring, 36 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff, now that Jeff Fisher is out of the way and Sean McVay has come in, is turning back into the player I thought he'd be when he came out of Cal. And guess what? Tom Brady leads the NFL in QBR, and then comes Matt Ryan, then comes Matt Stafford, and then comes Jared Goff. He's fourth. That's pretty rarefied air for young Jared Goff in his sophomore season after he was written off as a bust last year. And he can throw it long to Sammy Watkins, about as dangerous a deep throw as I've seen so far in the league, and Robert Woods can hurt you. You don't
Buffalo
think so?
couldn't use those two guys.
No, I guess not. I don't know. Tavon Austin, still a breakaway threat. And that young Cooper Kupp they got is a nice possession receiver, so he's got weapons. And then all of a sudden, Todd Gurley's starting to look like Todd Gurley again. Running it and catching it because he's tied for the lead in receptions. So they got it all working. And my team did not have it working at Arizona because my team flipped the script and still survived. Wait, Arizona ran 75 plays to my team's 45 plays in the ball control that saved us again and again last year. Wait, Arizona had 36 minutes to 24 minutes, and Dak Prescott made 3 plays that saved not the day but the night in this game. And I'm here to tell you, the Rams are going to score some points, maybe a whole lot of points, because Sean Lee, linebacker you don't love, but I do, he's got a hamstring issue. I'm not even sure he's going to be able to go this game. Yeah, you think he couldn't run to begin with
Don't do
a
that.
good hamstring.
Don't do that. Don't put that on me.
All of which brings me back to Ezekiel Elliott. Again, I tweeted this probably 3 different times. What's up with him? Is he hurt? He looks, dare I say, like he's gained a couple of extra pounds. I'm seeing maybe a second little chin there that I didn't see last year. He doesn't look as sleek as he did. I'm not saying he's lost a step because he's getting older, but he just, something's missing. There's not the burst into the hole. Did he lose a little confidence against your guys up in Denver? Maybe. But when that 3rd and 1 play happened at the 15 and he got loose out to the right, I'm saying, what? Oh, that wasn't it. Ooh, I've seen that way too many times. But when he got loose, here we go. Yep, Honey Badger missed the shot. I'm thinking it's house.
No.
I'm thinking he's going to the house, and he's like running in mud. And I'm saying, Zeke, where's the 4.4 speed that I saw against Alabama in the national semifinal when you ran for 230 yards against Ain't Nick's defense? Where was it?
But Pat Peterson runs 4.3.
Well, but Zeke, you remember that play at Pittsburgh last year? Remember the one where it was a screen pass and he took it like 70 yards to the house?
No.
Oh, wait, there it is. Let's see how this looks. Does that not look like a sleeker Zeke?
If he's running in the wide open field.
Oh, is anybody going to catch him? Boy, it looks like he's pulling away. Who knew? That's 4.4. That's a high school hurdles champion.
Skip.
Hey,
Will you
so
please
I'm
stop?
saying that guy better reemerge at some point. You know what? He's been going through a lot off the field.
Yeah.
You know how much of the camp he had to spend preparing his legal case, right?
Yeah, I mean, it should have been. I know it was a lot on his mind. And so, hey, it's hard. It's easy to say, you're a professional and you're supposed to block that out, but it's hard.
It's hard.
This is his career.
And you know what happens to most people when they're under extreme stress? They eat. They just eat.
I don't know
comfort food. You don't know anything about that.
Like comfort hummus.
So
carrot sticks.
Before I hand it off to you, this is my gut feeling, but it may be more with heart than head. I think my Cowboys survive again by outscoring the Rams because I think they can score. I think, once again, Dak's going to have a big game, but I'm going to go 31-28 home team in this one, but I think the Rams are going to get every bit of 28 against that defense.
It's funny, Skip, because I got it the other way. I got 30-27 Rams.
Oof.
I guess because, as you mentioned, they can score the football. They have weapons. I mean, you look at Sammy Watkins. The Bills traded up to get him and had to give up the first-round pick the following year.
What are they doing? I know he's been nicked
up,
yeah.
But when he's been on the field, he's been very productive. Now, he was in concussion protocol, he and Tavon Austin, but they were full participants yesterday, so I expect them to play on Sunday. Robert Wood, they took a tight end early, Everett. They have weapons now. And Jared Goff, he's the best quarterback in the draft last year. He's showing it. He's showing it. That's why we took him #1 overall. We, notice I said we.
Yeah, everybody the Cowboys play, it makes you a we.
It's a we.
Yeah.
We, me and ED, that's me and ED squad.
Yeah.
And Tremaine Johnson, 6'2", 211 pounds.
Is he going to put the handcuffs on
big
88?
Big physical corner.
Yeah.
See, he don't have that start-stop. Now, everybody's like, well, look what Pierre Garçon. Pierre Garçon is quick. Marquise Goodwin, quick.
He is.
Dez Bryant opens up, give you all chest to hit. He don't rip. He doesn't makes himself skinny, trying to get away. So I like that matchup. But the matchup, and I'm going to get to Zeke in a minute. The matchup that I really want to see, I want to see Aaron Donald and Zach Martin. That's the game within the game. That defensive line, they can play Robert Quinn. They can get after your quarterback. And so Dak's gonna have to, use his legs a little bit more than maybe what he's been. Because I don't believe that they're gonna be able to get open. All those first-round picks that they have on the Rams defense, they're loaded with picks.
Just loaded everywhere.
Mark Barron, they moved him from safety. He's like a weak side of Willie linebacker. So I love it. Back to Zeke. Two things are in play here, Skip. That offensive line, and I think defensive coaches and defensive linemen, defensive players in general, I'm tired of hearing about how good the Dallas Cowboys offensive line is. I'm tired of hearing they have the 3 best offensive linemen of 5 men that play that position. I'm tired of hearing about how good Tyron Smith and Travis Frederick and Zach Martin, I'm tired of hearing about it. Skip,
by the way, Ty Smith gave up a whiff sack the other night, where he just completely whiffed.
Oh, Chandler Jones got it. He hit him with the okey doke. Yeah. He gave him the head fake outside and crossed his face. But Skip, when you don't have running room, and if you noticed a lot of those plays, you're like, come on. You're like, no, that's not the play I wanted to see. He's not getting that 5.5, 6 yards on first down. More times than not, he's barely getting back to the line of scrimmage if he's getting back there at all.
By the way, quick stat from Arizona game. On 18 of his 22 carries, Zeke had a total of 15 yards. So he had the 4 good plays, but he had 18 other plays in which he totaled 15 yards. Well, how many none-yard games did you see where you just got knocked back as we saw?
And that's the thing. He looks a little heavy to me, Skip. Now, when he rolls that shirt up now, last year and in college, you saw a 6-pack. It's a little pony keg. Now, I'm not saying it's not something that we can't take off, but it's hard to do that during the season, Skip, because
I agree.
You're trying to stay healthy, so you're not doing all the conditioning because you're trying to save your legs for the game. I just believe if the line were to block better and give him an opportunity to get to the hole like they did last year, because remember, sometimes he wasn't getting hit till he was 10 yards down the field. We've seen very few of those plays. Plus, he had the 100-plus yards in game 1. He had the 8 yards in game 2, and then he did go for 88 in game 3. So he's on pace to get 1,000 yards, but we haven't seen those explosive plays that we saw last year.
And I don't know how much it has mattered that Chaz Green got moved in at left guard for now your guy, Ronald Leary, and Lyle Collins had to move out to right tackle and plays with Doug Free. And I don't know, maybe it's just the coordination of it is not right yet.
But, Skip, when you hear something over and over, oh, Dallas got the best offensive line. Oh, they run block. Oh, they protect Dak. Oh. Them defensive linemen, hold on. Y'all must be thinking we some slappies up in here. Y'all must be thinking we some flunkies.
I'm with you.
And if you look at the way teams are playing, they are attacking them. They're getting up.
Attacking them. At Denver, at Arizona, they got their golden tails whipped both times. Whipped.
So 30-27. 30-27.
You're going with the big upset, but the betting public's kind of on your side because it opened at Dallas -8, and now it's been bet all the way down to 6.5. That's a pretty significant drop.
Well, the odds makers still don't have a whole lot of confidence because normally the home team gets 3 points. And so if you open up at 8, they really don't have any confidence in the Rams. And even 6, So it basically said that even with all the money coming in on the Rams, they're still saying we believe you're a touchdown underdog.
Yep. I would bet you a case of due on this, but you don't have any real conviction on that pick.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I will on Monday.
I'm sure
You're not
you
feeling
will.
good about it?
I feel good. Jared Goff come in and throw for like 315 and 3 tubs.
Well, they did give up 421 yards of total offense against San Francisco last Thursday. So.
Who won that game?
Okay, but
How many yards did y'all give
Just
up
saying.
against what you call them? The
What you
Broncos.
call them got a lot.
what you call them?
What you call them got a whole lot.
Broncos.
Yeah.
And the Arizona, if the guy that they call that phantom holding
Who
call.
won that game?
I believe you that Buffalo Wild Wings, you buzzed the referee.
I did.
You made him throw a flag.
It's the first time I ever visited Buffalo Wild Wings, actually.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.